Hey guys, how are you doing today? Happy Saturday. Hey, so I have like 5 minutes. I wanted to come on and do a quick video on what I got. We took the kids to the Seattle Science Center on Monday, and on the way back from the Seattle Science Center is the Goodwill Outlet, kind of on the way back. We made it on the way back, and we got there about 45 minutes before they closed. So I had 45 minutes, and all the kids wanted to go. They've been begging me, I want to go to the bins. I want to go to the bins with you. So I said, okay, this is a chance to go. I don't recommend taking kids to the Goodwill Outlet. It's a little hectic and crazy. And when you're in sourcing mode, you cannot watch your children and pay attention to their needs, and it's just not safe. And I've seen some really unsafe situations there. So definitely not a place. But I specifically wanted to look for towels for my kids, and I wanted to look for towels and something else. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it was an excuse to go. So we pulled in, and there were hardly anybody. It was the perfect time to bring your kids. There was hardly anybody there. So I thought, this is great. We had 4 of our kids with us, and the 3 of them out of the 4 were pretty much done in like 5 minutes. They were done. So that was great, because then my husband just went and took them to the car and sat in the van with them. And I stayed with my 10-year-old she's just like me. She loves to shop. She loves to thrift. So she was in there digging through a bin, and I'm fine with the 10-year-old. Like, I'm not too worried about it. We weren't that busy, but there were rows and rows of linens. And so I want to tell you real quick, this is not really a clothing haul. Hey guys, those of you who are watching, thanks for watching live anyway. I didn't really look for clothes. I found a lot of linens, and so it's just a little bit of a different haul. I wanted to kind of show you guys what I got as far as linens goes and why I got it. I spent a total of $69.47. I don't know if you guys can see $69.47. It wasn't all on stuff that I'm going to resell. Some of it I'm going to keep for myself. Our textiles, which is all our linens and clothes, are $1.59 a pound. Once you hit a certain pound limit, like I think it's 100 pounds, it drops down to like, no, it's 75 pounds drops down to like $1.19 a pound. And then if you hit 100 pounds, it drops down to 89 cents a pound. I was not going to hit 100 pounds. I was there for 45 minutes, you guys. Still, I was really impressed with hey, how's it going, Dailies Garcia? I was still impressed with what I found, and I totally was in mode. Like, I was in sourcing mode, and I do every time I go there. I can't help it. So let me show you what I got. Since I have a few minutes, not the first thing I found, but one of the things I found, I don't know if you guys have heard. Hi, Diana. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand. It's called Ergo. Any mamas out there that have babies, you've all heard of this brand. This is a really expensive, this goes in an Ergo carrier. An Ergo carrier is a baby carrier that's the most comfortable carrier you could ever wear for your child. It's easy on your back. It holds your baby right to your chest. It's like the perfect place. But anyway, this is an insert that goes into your Ergo carrier for your infant. So it goes in this way, and then your baby sits in there and it supports their head, and it's wonderful. So I'll resell this, but I know I could probably get 10 to 15 for that. So that's awesome. Okay, so let's get right into the linens I found. You guys, I cannot believe some of these linens. I found an entire twin sheet set. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's called Orion. This is the Land of Nod. For any of you who know the Land of Nod, this is a really expensive brand. It's from Crate & Barrel, and it's 100% cotton. A lot of their sheets are 100% organic cotton, and it is crisp and like new. Now, just a disclaimer, I have washed everything that I'm going to show you. I've washed it, and I've actually dried it on my clothesline, because there's nothing like the smell of freshly dried on your clothesline clothes. Okay, thank you. Yes, it smells amazing, and falling asleep to freshly dried clothes outside is amazing. So anyway, I found this whole double or twin sheet set. It came with 2 standard pillowcases, flat sheet, twin sheet, like perfect condition. I should probably be able to sell this for like $35 to $40. Like, it's incredible. I also found this awesome, this was almost right next to it. Again, another Crate & Barrel, and it is a full queen size duvet cover. I'm not going to open it all the way up, because it's, yes, drying clothes outside is my favorite. And I live in Washington State, where it's like rainy all winter. So I have like a very short window that I can put my clothesline up, and it's basically from like June to the end of August. And then it has to go down because it rains too much. So, but this was an awesome duvet cover. It's in mint condition again. It's all washed and cleaned and dried outside, so it's awesome. And I should be able to sell that for like $40 to $45. So again, you guys, I spent total of $69.47. So right there, just those two things, that's going to make my money back right away. Okay. This is, those other mommies out there too that have had babies, you know this brand very well. It's Aiden by Aiden and Anise. I don't know how to pronounce it, you guys. It's one of those harder to pronounce things. Anyway, it's all muslin cotton, and this is a drool bib. Now I collect these every time I go. I find blankets, swaddle blankets, clothes that are made of this. I absolutely love this. There's nothing like swaddling your baby in these. So I found this one, and I found this really cute little lovey, and it has little elephants on it with a silky edge around it. It's not very big. It's just really small. But again, same brand. And I just collect them until I have like a little lot of them, and then I'll throw them up. So one of the important things with eBay is diversity. Don't get stuck on just clothes. There's other stuff out there that you can sell. These are really easy to list. They're easy to research, and you'll make a good profit off of it. So it's good. So and these are super lightweight. So this is 2, and I think I have 2 muslin blankets. Is it the balloons on them or what? Oh, I know. Did you watch that video from Suzanne Wells? Oh my gosh. I've seen those, and now I'm like, oh, why didn't I grab them? I'm totally going to grab those. I have a kitchen linen fetish, you guys. I'm so bad. I have so many dish towels that are linen. I absolutely love them. Yeah, Kyle, it was an awesome video. So keep an eye out for those Morgan blankets. That's what they're called, those Morgan blankets. So these sell pretty well. A lot of these I can sell for like $15 to $20, and they're super lightweight, so they don't cost me very much when I go to the bins. Okay, this was incredible. I saw this sticking out of the linens, and these linens are like totally piled high, right? So this is another Land of Nod entire set. Bookcase full of different items to lot together. Yes, I have one too, and I do little collections, and you make more off of lots. So this is the Land of Nod. You see they're like little alien monsters. And this is a duvet cover. So you guys, I found 2 fitted, and these are like brand new. They're crisp. They're so nice. I found 2 fitted sheets. I found 2 top sheets. I found 2 pillowcases and 2 duvet covers. One is a twin size. So I'm going to lot it together, the whole twin size set. Yes, very clean. I'm going to lot it together, the whole twin size set with the duvet cover. And this one is a full queen duvet cover. So I'm going to sell this one by itself. Kyle, lots with my Polo Ralph Lauren and Levi's. Oh, that is great. I know it can be a chore. Used clothing is, yeah. I'm going to do another video on the pros and cons, like eBay versus Poshmark, that I know too, because I think that there's a lot out there that you should know. Anyway, so this is the Land of Nod, 100% cotton. Awesome. I am tempted to keep it. My 6-year-old really wants it. She's like, I want the monster one, but I don't know. I always pick up vintage linens too, because it's kind of one of my things. I like vintage linen. So this is just a little percale pillowcase, standard size. A lot of people will use these for doing like little girls' dresses and crafts, making quilts, all that kind of stuff. So this I will probably save it, or I can probably sell this for like $10, just the pillowcase itself. Or I can put it together in a lot. A lot of times doing lots is a lot easier, like Kyle was saying, because you make more money off of them. So they're a little bit easier. Okay, so I also found, I didn't find the pillowcase to this, but this is a Pottery Barn Teen. So this is another brand to always look out for. Pottery Barn always does well for me. And they have names of everything, but it's just your owl and tree and leaves. Those ones do I need to make a $30 lot? It depends. Vintage linens can kind of sit for a little while. If you find like linens like this, like a set of linens, you could easily make $30 off of just the set alone, because these are like 75 to 100 brand new in the store. So these do really well. I didn't find the pillowcase to this though. I kind of searched, but again, I only had 45 minutes. So I was like total in search mode, and my kids were talking to me and trying to get me out of there, and I'm bored and I need to go potty. And so that 45 minutes included potty breaks. and kid breaks and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's Pottery Barn. I should, even without the pillowcase, I should be able to get like about $20 for that set. Here's another vintage set I got. Where's the rest of it? Oh, here we go. This is a, let me show you. This is the sheet set. They're poppies, and it's from like the 70s. It's a vintage sheet set. I got the whole set. So actually, I think I got two flat sheets, one fitted sheet, and one standard size pillowcase. And it's Wamsutta. That's the brand, Wamsutta. And this is a great style, and this is a great pattern to have. So because I was able to find the whole set, I should be able to sell the set for about $30. So there you go, Kyle. So this whole vintage set right here, all these floral pattern sheets do really, really well. So I have two flat sheets, I have one fitted sheet, and I have one pillowcase. And I'll probably put it all together in a lot because somebody will want it either for their bed, or they will want it for doing a craft or a quilt or something like that, or making oh my gosh, a dress out of that would be so cute. So a lot of people will use these older patterns to make clothes out of. So that's pretty cool. And okay, this was awesome. I saw this. I have an eye for Pendleton, you guys. I don't know what it was. And this isn't even a Pendleton blanket. I have found several Pendleton blankets though at the bins, like the wool plaid that I've sold for $100 or more. Not all Pendleton does well. Pendleton clothes, not so well. Even their board shirts are not doing as well anymore. I don't know why. But I saw this sitting in there and I touched it. And this is why I don't wear gloves when I'm going through linens and clothes. I know it can be gross, but I shower and I wash my hands regularly afterwards, just so you know, because it's dirty, y'all. It's not a clean place in there. But then I pulled it out, and sure enough, there's the tag, Pendleton Home. I looked it up. These are $50 new, and it's just a very large, long beach towel, and it's awesome. So again, I'm really tempted because I was looking for beach towels. I was tempted to keep this for myself. Yeah, a gold button blazer. I have a blazer up, and it's a woman's though, and it still hasn't sold. I've had it up for like 8 months, I think. It's a women's. It's super nice wool blazer, gold buttons, like the crested gold buttons, probably the same that you list. And it's a women's size 12. Like that's a good size. And it has not sold. So I'm really bummed, but I'm hoping, you know, this is the one thing about eBay. If you're a new seller, eventually everything sells. I'm amazed. I've had some things in my store that I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to throw that away. It'll never sell. And all of a sudden I'll get an offer. Even if it's a $4 offer, I'm like, yes, thank you. Sold. You will take it off my hands. I'm sick of looking at it and relisting it. So anyway, this towel I could sell for about $20, I think. Or I could keep it. I don't know. Also, what I'm not going to show you is I found 4 more towels. Towels are awesome. Okay, for those of you who shop for towels, they're expensive, right? 100% cotton towels are super expensive. So the bins is a great place to buy towels. I found like 100% Egyptian cotton towels. And they're all different colors, but like I found a light pink one for my 4-year-old. She's in love with it. I found a bright pink one that has like these cool circles on it for my 6-year-old. She loves it. A brown, thick plush one for my son. Like they each got a towel, and I probably spent $1 on each towel. So towels are great. If you need towels for like, especially if you have kids and you know you like do all that kind of stuff, go get towels at the bins. They're really cheap. Right. Don't throw them out. Don't throw them out because they'll eventually sell. Just keep them in there. If you have the listings to list them, like I have a premium store, which gives me 1,000 listings. Well, I only list like 400, 450 a month if I'm lucky. So go ahead and just keep them in your store. It'll eventually sell. Trust me, like somebody will come along. You just have to wait for the right buyer. That's the thing with eBay is you just wait. Okay, this was really cool. This is not a linen, but this is a vintage Aladdin lunchbox. I'm not going to sell this because they really don't sell for much. So don't be looking for it. It doesn't have the thermos with it, but I have, I live in a like kind of a farmhouse. So I will put this up. I have like crates on my wall, like for my shelves. So I'm going to put this up on one of my crates. It's just a decoration. And it didn't cost me very much. So hardware, Oh, I lost my receipt. Oh, here it is. Hardware is only 59 cents a pound. So this is like 10 ounces. So that didn't even cost me, that cost me like 25 cents. Toys are also 59 cents a pound. And oh, large linens are $1.99 a pound. So that duvet cover that I showed you, that bright one, this one, I knew it was over a pound. So I went ahead and I just charged it as a blanket. So that's $1.99. Okay, the last thing, no, not the last thing. I guess, oh yeah, I forgot. I did buy one clothing item because it was in the linens. The only reason I got it was because it's organic cotton and it's new with the tag. I think it's a Korean brand. I don't even know, but they're just little nude knee shorts. This is something that a woman would wear under her skirt in the summertime. It's very lightweight to prevent thigh chafing. Those of y'all who have curves, you know this is a reality. This happens. So, yes, cross list to Posh stuff sell there that would never sell on eBay. Right. And for more. And that's one of the things I'm going to talk to, do another video about is what sells better on Poshmark for more and like kind of how to determine whether or not eBay is the place to list it or Poshmark or both. Because sometimes it's just a trial and error. And so it's good to just kind of cross post to both. So a lot of times I'll cross post and I actually sell more on eBay than I do on Poshmark sometimes. But I sell stuff I get more of a profit on Poshmark when it does sell. So okay, so I found this awesome quilt, you guys. It's huge. It's probably like a king or a queen. And I saw this and I had to have it because I'm kind of a boho girl. I love that bohemian hippie stuff. So this is the quilt, you guys. It's totally handmade. It's made out of denim and it has all of these. So you know those pillowcases I showed you? Like this would be a perfect example of somebody who would use those pillowcases or sheets to cut up into like little pieces to make. This is huge. It's so heavy. I paid $1.99 for it. And I'm tempted to throw it up on eBay for a really high price because I kind of want to keep it. So, but look at you guys. It's huge. It's probably at least a queen, if not a king. So the front of it is all these little denim squares with these cool little patterned like cotton swatches. And then it has like this fabric. And then on the back side is this brown plaid flannel. So this is awesome. And it's heavy. Like it would be perfect for a picnic out in the grass. Like the wet wouldn't come through. Or just like, if you go to the drive-in, we have a drive-in around here. And so this is like super heavy. But this cost me $1.99. So I absolutely love it. I'm really tempted to keep it, but that's the problem with sourcing is you kind of want to keep everything for yourself and you just can't. You have to be able to list it and sell it. So that is pretty much my haul. Oh yeah. The one thing I didn't show you guys because it's ridiculous and it's huge, but my 10-year-old picked out a stuffed animal, you guys. It probably is half the size of me and it's a giant purple hippopotamus. And I got home and I looked it up and they are selling for like $40 on eBay. And I'm like, do you think she'd notice? Yeah, she would. But the stipulation was she had to get rid of 5 of her toys when she got home she was going to keep it. And so what I do with stuffed animals, if most of the time I'll throw them in the wash, especially if they're for my kids, I'll just throw them in the wash, especially when I get them from the bins. With this one, it was way too big to put in the wash. So I have a big family, so I have a big washer and dryer. I put it in my dryer on high heat for about 15 minutes. So if there was anything on there, that should kill it. And that's a really good point too, is when you get stuff from the bin, if you have something that's not really dirty, but it's wrinkled and you don't want to steam it. I don't particularly like steaming my clothes just because it takes a lot of time and I'm all about saving time. So I will throw stuff in the dryer in the de-wrinkle cycle and it's hot. It is really hot. Sometimes I'll take a squirt bottle and I'll just lightly spray the item and then I'll put it in the dryer. With water. I'll just spray it with water. I also have wool dryer balls that I'll use, and you can put a few drops of essential oils on your dryer balls, like lavender, and you can throw that in with your clothes as they're fluffing and drying and de-wrinkling, and that also refreshes the smell. The worst thing is is getting an item that stinks. And you know what? Even if your item is not dirty, it's been at the, if you go to the Goodwill Outlet, it's been in the bins around other clothes that are not so clean. I've seen some disgusting, like nasty stuff. So can you get black scuff off patent leather? Yes. Try a magic eraser or rubbing alcohol can also help get a scuff off. So that's kind of my dryer tip. And I usually throw everything in the dryer before I photograph it, because I don't like photographs with wrinkled items. I think your items should look nice and appealing. You want somebody to go, oh my gosh, I totally want that. And if you have a wrinkled, balled up shirt that you just throw on your bed and snap a photo of it, or on the back of your couch with poor lighting, not so good. So, oh, my chat just disappeared. Anyway, that was my haul for the day. Oh my gosh, we're 20 minutes in. You guys, thank you so much for watching, all of you that are watching. And if you haven't, click and subscribe. You probably have, because you're watching. But if you're watching this and after the video's done, then click and subscribe and like the video and let me know what you guys want to see. And I will see you guys later. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the sun out there, and stay cool. And happy thrifting and good sourcing, and I hope your sales are good. Okay, thanks guys. See you later.